All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rachakodash. Do honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. I'm going to knock the volume. I just did this video, y'all. I swear I fucking hate these iPhones, man. The audio system's so, iPhones. But I just did this whole video. I'm going to redo it. Essentially, Jacob is in trouble, but Esau is too. All right. In everything going on right now in the country, right? Esau is turning up the fire, the heat in the kitchen against the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the true biblical Israelites, right? The so-called white nationalists, all that good stuff. They're pushing towards wiping out the seed of Jacob. They want to make us the issue with the country. They're united, and they begin with Northern Kingdom. And now they're making their way to Southern Kingdom with purging their country of us because they believe that will be the resolution to their issues. As they get tighter on us, their empire itself is also crumbling. And that's what many of these Edomites are realizing and are pissed about. So as there's this symbiotic relationship that we have. Esau wants to wipe us out, but in attempting to do so, he'll be bringing upon himself his own downfall, y'all. He'll be bringing upon himself his own end. And so we'll start. I had some good scriptures. Lord willing, I bring some of the same scriptures out and don't forget them. Esau is prophesied to rule for a while. And who's prophesied to come next? Right? So as he begins the process to set up his new world order, the lower end people, the lower end Edomites, in their eyes, if they can purge us away, then they'll get their world back. But in purging us away, you inadvertently knock down the dominoes and light the spark to your own end. And that's what we're seeing. So yeah, Jacob's going through his hell. Jacob's going through his trouble. But so are you Edomites. Your empire's collapsing right at the same time. And at the end of the day, the elect, the remnant, is going to be saved out of it. So Esau, do your worst. The sooner you get to it, the sooner we can all get up out of here, baby. 2 Edges 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So Edris is asking the angel, what is the sign that this shit is all about to end, that we're going to enter into the kingdom, right? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Literally, when they were coming out of the womb, Jacob was holding Esau's heel. What did that represent? Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question, Edris, asked thou not. So what it represents is that Esau will be pulled down by Jacob. Esau was prophesied to be the final ruling empire that would lead the world to its end. And who is promised to rule after? The seed of Jacob, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So as this man, in his mind, believes that he's going to wipe us out, he's going to be wiped out. So the tougher, the more he turns up. Come on, dude. See these stupid ass shit off all the fucking notifications. Stupid ass fucking. I don't see how y'all. Nah, whatever. As this man turns up his campaign to purge out Jake, the prophecies will be fulfilled of him being purged. He's putting the squeeze on us, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is putting the squeeze on us. Right, he's kicking out Northern Kingdom, locking them up. Now he's making his way to Southern Kingdom. Well, guess what? He's inadvertently lighting a flame under his own ass and doesn't even see it. He's so fixated on fucking us up, he can't even see it. Let me get this real quick. We'll go back. Because you read in several places, Psalms 2, right? Psalms 83, the heathen, they're coming up with the plan to wipe all of us out, right? But is that plan going to prosper? Let me go back. Just showing you imagery, right? They're doing all these things, putting hands on NK, whatnot, all that good stuff. Um, we'll come back. I'll get yeah, we'll come back. So let's get this. Micah 4 and 11. It says, "Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion." So the heathen, they look forward to destroying us, right? They want to lay us waste. But what? But they know not the thoughts of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, neither understand they his counsel, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. So here it is, they're all aiming towards us, but they're going to be gathered up and destroyed. How about that? "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat them in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth." So they're going to be broken and defeated. They're plotting on us. They want to do this, they want to do that, but their downfall is soon to come at the return of Yahushai. Those men that will be raised up as iron and hooves of brass are the 144,000, right? The house of David, returning with the angels, the archangels, the holy heavenly army. So yeah, hey, they gonna be allowed to kill certain Jake, right? They're gonna have to, the 230ins got to die here in America, and the rest of our wicked people around the world. But they're not gonna succeed in utterly wiping out the seed of Jacob, contrary to what they think and contrary to how it looks. As they try to light the fire under us, a greater flame is being lit under them, and many of them are starting to see and feel that, and they're losing their minds, y'all. Everybody, it's going haywire everywhere. Dogs is going crazy, women going crazy, ants going crazy, goddamn toaster machine going crazy. Right here it says, man, I'm sure Trump will save America. So this was the sentiment, almost a decade ago, right? From the peon Edomite. They're going to make America great again, all that, this and that, right? This is a meme being compared to the Walking Dead show. For those familiar with it, the earlier seasons, right? Rick and Shane, they're best of homies, and we know how that shit went, right? Shit got progressively worse in the show, and that's what it's like here in this country. He was always one of them. So the average American is waking up to the illusion. It was a dream. It was a lie. They lured you people in. And now you're seeing that whether Republic or Democratic, both parties, neither of them have your best interests. They're both using you, working over you. And now you're living in a crumbling world. As you were so fixated on us being the problem, they're now realizing, says what, Americans finally realizing it was never China or Russia, right? It's your own goddamn government. Now what? Now what, E? You so busy trying to light the flame against us. So busy. The accuser, the accuser of our brethren is cast down. These devils are so gung-ho to wipe us out, to label us with so many statistics, and they don't realize that they themselves are walking on shaky ground, right? They want to come wipe us out. Well, guess what? We're protected and they aren't. Psalms 124 and 1. A song of degrees of David. If it had not been Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. So if it wasn't for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, y'all, we'd be wiped out. These people, think, y'all, ancient Egypt, they wanted to wipe us out. Haman, during the time of Persian Medial Empire, wanted to wipe us out. The Romans wanted to wipe us out. All of them failed. And now the Edomite and his modern kingdoms today are getting ready to wipe us out again. And are they going to succeed? No. Why? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will deliver us. beginning with the elect, per usual. Verse 4, then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. And hey, this should remind you of a particular scripture which we'll be going to next. We have the waters, which are our enemies, right? They're being compared unto waters that want to flood us out, drown us out, wipe us out, right? A Revelation 12, the dragon wants to wipe out the seed, right? And it's not just northern kingdom or just southern kingdom, both now. This devil is about to come down with great wrath, but he himself is going to be swallowed up in it. It says, blessed be the Lord who hath not given us a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who made heaven and earth. So this guy wants to wipe us out, y'all, but he's going to be wiped out. He's been making all these moves to get at us.
At multiple points today.
But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we're going to be protected from this man. So I'm going to just let some of these clips play, just on some scenery. He's doing all these things against us, but he's about to get got. It's a catch-22. He makes his move on us. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai makes his move on them. He is the end. We are the beginning.
Black children, black.
First of all, detain is not the same as arrest.
Imagine in 2025 that your job is to go on the news and talk about how zip tying children, some of them who were taken out of their bed.
Wow.
Naked in the middle of the night is justified when there's no warrant for anybody in the building. Women and...
Wait, why don't we go over what standard procedures are? When immigration officials and federal authorities are entering a hostile situation where there are known criminals and known members of a terrorist organization, they have to go in and detain... Yes.
I think we're in the fourth phasism and...
We've got millions of free child play Jet 2 holidays.
Let's go. So, put them good. What?
ICE agents shooting here this morning. Now, as far as that incident goes, DHS tells the crowd we saw Chicago police as well plays out in terms of more federal agents coming here.
So I'm just playing these clips from brothers. It's going down on Jacob, and like I said, it's gonna look bad for us, y'all. Like it said in that Psalms, if it wasn't for the Lord, y'all, we'd have been wiped out. It's gonna look bad for us. He's gonna get to killing a plenty of nigga, but he's gonna lose in the end. So we just have to have that faith.
In the middle of the night, women and children appear to be some of the people led away. Lauren, what have we learned?
Still waiting, however, to hear how many people were taken into custody and on what grounds. We were told off the president to show us units. Large presence. This footage shows a school parking lot nearby being used as a stage. What's your boyfriend doing?
He's doing good now. Yeah, he was scared. He was scared for his life.
With two children.
The story.
No hate, no fear. ICE has no business here.
Protesters shouting at federal agents near 35th in California in Chicago's Brighton Park. According to what investigated, the crowd.
We're getting a ticket of shots fired at.
Hey, and this is happening out in Chi-Town. You know, y'all remember, brothers and sisters, make sure you're praying for the brothers and sisters out there. You know, listen, hey, because eventually this is going to spread out to all of us. We're all going to be dealing with shit live time. You know, shit's funny, hee ha ha, when it's not happening to you, or when it's not in your hometown. So, you know, keeping it real, y'all. Pray for brothers and sisters.
Boxed in by 10 cars. HS spoke must stop. Citizen app shows agents surrounding.
Me again. Step back.
We blurred their faces since it's unclear if they will be charged.
Move back!
Village calling the
which has left them in
To allow them to.
So yeah, I was just getting through it, but we see the fact that, you know, as this trouble is coming upon Jacob. We're seeing the turmoil all throughout the country, and these devils, they believe that they're going to be successful in this plan at wiping us out, and through doing this, they'll have peace in their kingdom. But that's not going to be the case. Just like with Haman, right? Haman, he got the shit written down on paper to come wipe us out. And what happened? The Lord turned the tables, per usual, right? The Egyptians tried to wipe out our sons. What happened? Their firstborns got wiped out. The Lord, whenever a nation goes for the gusto and tries to wipe us out, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai literally intervenes, y'all. I would, real talk. Hey, we've gone through our punishments, but when somebody stands up and tries to wipe us out as a people, the Lord makes shit happen on the earth. And it's about to happen again. So Jacob's in trouble, and so are you, Esau. When you move, he moves. Isaiah 59:19. So they fear the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. Once again, that flood, them waters, our enemies being compared unto waters trying to drown us out. And we will do a standard will be raised up. Yahweh Shai, the house of David, the 144,000, them angels, to wipe this man out, literally, manually, through force. And then we're going to see who has the last laugh, right? Verse 20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, which will be the elect, because the majority of our people have to die. They're not going to return. It says, saith the Lord, as for me, this is my covenant with them, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. My spirit that is upon thee, my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. So we're promised to be redeemed and saved no matter what, y'all. So, hey, Esau, come on with it. You come with yours, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to come with theirs. Catch 22, and you don't win on the end of it. All right, so I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rechakurash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity.